Yo, what's good, my people? It's your boy Jason, also known as CrazyJ.com. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the headphones that are changing the game right now. These are the VSX Studio Monitoring Headphones by Steven Slate Audio. And I'm just going to get right into it, man, because initially I thought this was some type of gimmick. I thought that there was no way that it could hold up to the promises that it was saying that it could do. And I'm just going to be honest with you. These things do work. I knew about them about 4 years ago, right during around the time COVID started. And I didn't really give them a chance because I was using SonarWorks. I was using, Waves, NX, all this different stuff. And so thought that I had found the solutions that I needed to check my mixes on, right? So probably about maybe 2 months ago, I started looking at Steven Slate's Facebook group. It's called the Audio Dojo, Steven Slate Audio Dojo. So I went in there and I started seeing everybody just having full praises for these things, and independent audio engineers, people that were making music, people that do major projects like Mike Dean. He's a very well known music producer, and he swears by these headphones. So I kept seeing the reviews and I'm like, man, there's got to be something to it. So I went ahead, I took the leap of faith and I purchased these myself. And what I can say is that I was not disappointed at all. These headphones, initially I bought the standard edition that doesn't come with the additional rooms, and I was still very pleasantly surprised with the room models and how it sounded just like you were in a room with really good studio monitors. So I did a couple of mixes on them for clients, and I did not use my studio monitors. I didn't use any other headphones. I just used this VSX system and those mixes. Now here's the thing. Here's the crazy thing about it. When I played them through my studio monitors, they sounded good, but they didn't sound as good as I thought they would sound. But when I took it out to the car, it was like, wow, like my mix came through perfectly. And I even checked them on my really cool, I love those, the Focal Listen Professional headphones. Checked them on there. Mix sounded flawless. And then I sent the mixes to my clients and they loved them. Didn't have any revisions. And that was a first, because normally when I mix, I at least have, 3 or 4 different things that my client might say that they need to, that needs to be fixed. And yeah, I haven't ran into that issue with these yet. So my clients love them, and it's making me a whole lot more confident with making mixing decisions. And then the other thing too is that I'm not using as many plugins as I used to use to get to the sound that I was looking for. When I'm doing a mix or if I'm making music, it really tells you the truth. It's very revealing. One of the tips that I would tell anybody that's thinking about getting VSX is to not room hop, right? Find a room that sounds really good to your ears, is really pleasing to your ears, and stick with it for the most part. Make that your primary room, because you got to think about it. Your mind has to adjust to what a great mix sounds like in that particular room that you choose. And by switching rooms, you're not giving yourself time to adapt to that. So that would be the biggest tip that I would have for these when you're using VSX. And also just be mindful of, the volume. So the volume, when you're listening on these, you're going to want to turn the volume up. Use the presets. Use the presets that are already cooked within VSX when you open it, and you won't go wrong. Your mixes will sound great. So stick with the presets, right? and then also stick with one room to make your primary room. So, needless to say, I upgraded. I went to the version of VSX that had all of the really cool rooms. There's a Mike Dean room. There is a Zuma room where it has these $50,000 studio monitors. And if you mix in that room and you stay dedicated to that room, I'm telling you, your stuff is going to come out sounding like it was mixed on a pair of $50,000 studio monitors. It's unbelievable what this thing does. And for the price point, it's already paid for itself. And if you are interested in the VSX headphone system, I will leave a link down below where you can purchase it and try it out. I think it's still on a 30-day trial. If you don't like what you're experiencing within 30 days, you can just return it and they give you your money back. And Steven Slate really killed the game with these. So kudos. They're continuously updating the software that runs these headphones. It's just remarkable, man. Just remarkable. So if you got questions about VSX, leave them in the comments down below, and I'll holler at you later. Peace.